Now, okay, so we have the double cream that has been whipped. We have the egg white, which is clearly is being nice and beautifully whipped. We have the egg yolk and the sugar, which is nice and petty. Now is the time to put everything together. That is the most simple thing. The first thing you're going to put in the egg yolk and in the sugar is the mascarpone cheese. Okay? I'm using mascarpone cheese. You can use other soft cheese. I can't really think about any other soft cheese you can use, which is good as this one. What can we use? What? What was that? An ice cream? Huh? No, you forgot about the pecorina. It's goats. Mascarpone cheese, you can go in there. Okay. What you want to do? You need to make sure that the mascarpone, you work the mascarpone into the egg yolk and the sugar. Okay. So you just work it like that in, and you make sure that the cream is nice and smooth. Like that. Fantastic. Now, once this is done, the other thing we're going to put in is the whipped cream. So that one goes in there, like this. So just put the whipped cream and do exactly the same thing. Make sure everything is mixed together. It's very important. Like this. Now, once the cream is gone, why do you think we need to pour egg whites? See? Why do you think we should put egg whites? To make it fluffy. That's a very good way to say it. To make it lighter. It's very, very important to do that. Okay? Do bear in mind, if you're pregnant, okay, it's very important not to have, because of the egg, they're raw. Okay? Very, very important. You can do it without, actually, now that I'm thinking. What you do, instead of dissolve the sugar into the egg yolk, dissolve the sugar into the cream. Okay? Very important. Dissolve the sugar into the cream, forget about the egg white, and just do cream and mascarpone cheese, and fold everything together. It's slightly heavier, but at that point you shouldn't really care because you're pregnant and you're fat anyway. So, that's not a good line. Are you pregnant? Oh, really? I thought it was drinking thing. Oh, I'm sorry. That's why you got the chair. I see. Oh, okay. Egg white goes in there. Okay, very important. Very, very important. Use fresh eggs. Okay, fresh eggs are very, very important. You guys like eggs? I love eggs. I've got chickens at home. I've got chickens, and I believe that, my grandmother used to say to me, a happy chicken makes an happy egg. What a lot of rubbish. What is happy about an egg? What is happy? I mean, think about if you want an egg, right? You can only get smashed once. You can only get laid once. And the only bird who's ever going to sit on your face is your own mother. So what is happy about a flipping egg? I think it's the saddest life ever. Sorry, ladies. So just getting, my grandmother. Okay, so we put everything together. Now we're going to put in the amaretto liqueur. Amaretto liqueur, I can't really tell you, how much you have to put in. Just put as little, as much as you want. It doesn't really matter. Just keep tasting. That is the way to do it. Keep tasting. If you're happy, then off you go. Now, the amaretto liqueur goes in there at the last second. Some amaretto liqueur, I want you to go into the espresso as well, okay? It's very, very important because when you put the coffee in there, you have a little bit of amaretto liqueur into the biscuit as well. Okay? Does anyone who wants to try this one? And tell me if you need a little bit of liqueur, you can. You want to try? Yeah? How is it? Just right. What about the cream? Does it need more? A little bit more of... can you talk? Perfect. All right. So we got the cream perfect. Okay. Now is the time that we're going to put everything together. I'm really sorry, by the way. I'm really sorry. You probably wish that I was Delia by now, right? That's a car, and that's the way you do it. Da, 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 da. Okay, so we got the coffee with the amaretto, we got the biscuit, we got 2 glasses. This is the only way I like to serve tiramisu. In a nice martini glass. Forget about these big tray things and then you have to take it out and everything is a mess. Martini glass, because then when your guests arrive, bang, straight there and it's nice and easy. Now, what we want to do, I'll show you how to put all this together, okay? Guys? Okay, I just need one of you actually. Pat, you, because you're probably going to be more useless. Okay, we got the spoons. What do we do? The Savoiardi biscuit, they have 2 sides. One side with the sugar, the other side is a sponge. What we want to do, the sugar always has to be on top. It's very, very important because then you have the crunchiness, okay? So what you do, you put the biscuit into the coffee, give it a good shake, okay? Then you start to make the first layer. You put 2 biscuits for the first layer. Yeah, I need to go to fly back. So, first layer goes in there. Then, of course, after the, did you listen to me about the sugar? Yeah, just look at my one. So, you put the cream in there, okay? Cream goes on top. Have you got any question before I finish the tiramisu? The lady over there? Hurry up.
I was wondering, how do you say in Italian, Gino? Darling, I love you as much as Gino's tiramisu.
You got a plan with your husband tonight? Are you trying to turn him on by saying Gino into the conversation? Well, seriously, just get a picture of me and put it on the top of the bed. And that will do. That does the trick. Right? That's better. Now, 1 layer of the cream. Then we have another layer of the biscuit. Goes on top. Like this. Okay? Remember, every good tiramisu should have at least 2 layers of biscuit. It's very, very important. Okay? So one more layer like this. And then, of course, the last thing you want to do is 1 more layer of the cream. Like that. You want to make sure that the cream covers completely the biscuits. Okay? Like that. Now, at this stage, what we should do, okay, we put a cling film into the fridge and we leave it to rest for at least 2 hours. You can prepare the day before, but at least 2 hours. Easy with the cream. God's sake. That's it. That's it. At least 2 hours in the fridge. What do you think is missing? Which kind of chocolate? Dark powder, cocoa powder, whatever it's called. Okay? Cocoa powder. Do you think we should put the cocoa powder before or after it's been in the fridge? Why? Sorry? You absorb it with the cream? No. Sorry? Whose phone ringing? Who is that? This is... Is that your phone? Well, don't say no. Guys, switch off the phone. You can put on vibrator, put it in your phone. No, the cocoa powder should never go on the tiramisu before it goes into the fridge. Because the cocoa powder gets bitter if you do that. So what you want to do, cover with cling film, into the fridge, couple of hours, then once your guests are ready to, to have the dessert, take it out to the fridge, take the cling film out, and the last thing you want to do, just before you serve it, you just sprinkle with a little bit of cocoa powder, yeah? Not too much though, go for it. Not too much cocoa powder because otherwise it's not too much. That's it, that's great. Guys, this is how we make a tiramisu.